A fresh maritime standoff is unfolding in the South China Sea. China and Taiwan are once again caught in a battle for control over the strategic waters. The confrontation comes amid rising military activity and growing defense preparations in Taiwan. Now, these are the images of the latest standoff between the two countries. Taiwan's Coast Guard claims a Chinese Coast Guard vessel entered the restricted waters near the Pratas Island, which is also known as Dongsha. Taiwan says the Chinese ship ignored warnings and accelerated, in fact, altered the course toward the island. Taiwanese vessels responded with close-range maneuvers. Both sides exchanged warnings over radio communications. And Tapai described this incident as a deliberate provocation. It says that this was the third Chinese maritime incursion near Taiwan in the past month. Pratas Island is also known as Dongsha Island. It's located 440 kilometers southwest of Taiwan's mainland and about 300 kilometers southeast of Hong Kong. The island is a strategically vital atoll at the northern edge of the South China Sea. It is controlled and administered by Taiwan, but it's actively claimed by China. The maritime confrontation comes against the backdrop of wider military pressure from Beijing. Taiwan says China has stepped up naval, coast guard and air activity around the island. According to Taiwan's defense ministry, dozens of Chinese military aircraft and multiple naval vessels were detected operating near Taiwan in the recent days. Meanwhile, Taiwan is strengthening its military prowess. This is, remember, Taiwan's Altius 600-meter drones. The Taiwanese military displayed its military might during live fire drone drills in Yilan. Now, these drones are used to target maritime objectives for the first time. China considers Taiwan as part of its own territory. Beijing has repeatedly refused to rule out the use of force to achieve reunification. Chinese officials maintain that activities around Taiwan are aimed at safeguarding what they call national sovereignty. Tapai is also expanding its anti-ship missile arsenal. Reports suggest that Taiwan plans to more than double its stockpile by 2029. The strategy is designed to deter any blockade or invasion attempt. Taiwanese President Lai Ching-te has pushed for higher defense spending and faster military modernization as well. The U.S., meanwhile, remains Taiwan's most important security partner, but questions have emerged after President Trump's recent visit to China. Trump had suggested future arms sales to Taiwan could become part of the broader negotiations with Beijing, and that has sparked concerns in Tapai. However, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio insisted that there has been no change in American policy. He said that Washington remains committed to preserving the status quo across the Taiwan Strait. He also pointed to a record U.S. arms sale that has been approved for Taiwan last year. But Beijing continues to oppose any military cooperation between Washington and Tapai. Chinese officials have warned against deeper U.S.-Taiwan defense ties.